The chipmunk has pneumonia. That's right. The chipmunk has pneumonia. Quote of the day by Heel Steven. All right. Before we begin this podcast, like always, we are going to announce 2 petitions. All right. I know we're late, so we're going to try to do this as quick as we can. All right. At the end of this podcast, you will see linked to petitions down below in the description. One petition is to reinstate Andre Corbio's YouTube channel. All right. Sign the petition. It's a very good cause. What the fuck was that?
What?
I had this YouTube thing played up, so whatever. Anywho, like I was saying, it's a petition to reinstate Andre Corbio's YouTube channel. His channel was falsely flagged by, trolls and, critics and all that. And I think it's messed up what happened. I really do. The guy almost had 8,000 subscribers. And at the end of the day, listen, YouTube, we as content creators, the concept is getting your voice heard. At the end of the day. That's the concept at the end of the day, no matter what. Whether you get positive or negative reviews, at the end of the day, it's about getting your voice heard. All right? And again, that's the logic of it at the end of the day. So we'd appreciate it if you guys sign a petition to get his channel reinstated. All right? And also a petition to have Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. All right, the petition has a lot of the signatures there as well, and hopefully by 2015, the British Bulldog gets inducted in the Hall of Fame. Whether it's be by himself or the Dynamite Kid or with the Heart Foundation, who knows? But again, it's a good cause as well. So the link to both petitions down below in the description at the end of this podcast. All right, we are live.
Yes, we are live.
We are live, episode 39. It is officially May the 2nd, 2014. All right, this is episode number 39 of the TEAMHEEL Gutcheck podcast, live on Google Hangouts. We apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for the technical difficulties that we've been having. All right, but nonetheless, we're here. We know it's not 8 o'clock like we normally go on the air, but due to working obligations. Due to working obligations, we have to, make the podcast a little later. No, this podcast will not go move to 10 o'clock. But again, just for tonight, it's 10 o'clock. Next week, we hope to go back to the usual time. We hope. But then again, we don't promise anything. Heel Steven here, joined by...
Yep, Knowledge at Wrestling.
Gavin Knotts will be joining us. Hopefully, his laptop and Google Plus are having a one-on-one street fight right now. No disqualifications. And right now, Google Plus is kicking his laptop's ass right now. So, hopefully we get him on. But, if he doesn't, he doesn't. At the end of the day, what can you do? No one is perfect, Nobody is perfect. We're all human beings here. Right?
Exactly.
So now, legit, how you been, bro? I feel like we haven't talked. Well, we talked yesterday, but still, the fuck,
I've been okay. I mean, I got finals next week, and then that's it. No more spring semester. I'm basically gonna be a sophomore.
Oh, finals, bro. Those are the toughest times of the year, bro. You gotta prepare. You gotta study. You gotta get your shit together. Gavin's bad, but I don't know, like again, his laptop is having a one-on-one match with Google Plus right now. So, again, like you said, you were saying with finals, dude, it's the most complicated shit in the world. But reality is, dude, if you study well, you'll pass.
Yeah, I've learned that already from fall semester. I mean, those finals weren't that hard, but this one, I have 3 in one day, so that's kind of tough. But I think I'll do well.
Or if not, Billy, you do as well, bro. You have a smartphone.
Yeah.
Just put the answers in the smartphone and, bam.
Yes, I do that sometimes. I don't know about the finals, though. See what
if you have math, then I guess that could work. You know what I mean? I remember there was a website, and I used it my first semester in college, and it really worked for me. there's a website that you go on, and let's say, for example, I took algebra, right, in college,
Yeah.
and you put the question in, it'll give you the answer. And let's say you got to draw something, it'll give you the answer as if you had to draw it out. It'll give you also the reason why this is the answer as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, that's cheating.
I know, but still, it's an amazing website though. It's an amazing website. Just think about it though. You know,
Yeah.
you know, some tests they always tell you, "Oh, explain why this is the answer," and it gives you the reason to explain
Wow.
and all that. Like, you say you got to draw like a 3-point diagram and all that shit. They show you the drawing, what you got to draw and shit and all that. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
That's
Now,
crazy.
mind you, I'm not a math major or anything like that, but still, a lot of people used it when I was in that class that I took, and the majority of them fail, which is amazing.
What was it?
Like algebra one or
College
whatever.
algebra they failed at?
Dude, you'd be surprised, dude.
I didn't even have to take. I went straight to pre-calculus, and I thought it was okay. It was hard, but
Oh, Nana.
I was thinking about taking college algebra first, but I felt like that I'm just too good for that. So
Yeah, hey, we're almost at 80 subscribers, dude. That's amazing, right?
yeah,
We're about to be 20 steps away from
We're
100.
doing well.
100. Huh?
What was that? What was that, Gavin?
As we're doing well, I think it's something to do with my camera. It's not working without it.
Well,
It's
dude,
working better without it.
yeah, just keep the camera. Yeah, just keep the camera off. Go off the camera. But again, we're talking about knowledge of wrestling has finals coming up in college, and we're just talking about how finals are always that toughest time of the school year for any college student or high school student out there. And we're talking about how it was hard for me as well because I'm gonna be honest, I am more of a fan of multiple choice questions than open ended.
Yeah, I
To
think
me,
everyone is.
to me, open-ended questions were the worst question to answer because again, they would ask you like, they would give you a test of let's say 150 questions, right? Depending what course it is, right?
Yeah.
And you have to fucking like, what's it called? You have to answer those questions. Mike, they only give you like an hour to answer these questions. You'd be lucky if you get an hour and a half. You'd be lucky, right? And to top it all off, the final like 4 questions are those open-ended questions, and they want you to write like fucking 5 paragraphs. And mind you, like you just spent like fucking I don't know, maybe 40 to like 50 minutes on the fucking multiple choice questions and shit. And now this fucking bastard wants me to fucking do a fucking open-ended question in like 10, like almost 10 fucking minutes. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy though.
I could just picture that from my perspective,
Exactly.
especially when you have a brain freeze or a brain fart, what we call it over here. As long as you
Yeah.
put your name right, Walter, you're fine.
Exactly.
There's still a quote from Will Smith. If you're stuck on a question, answer the scene. You're good to go. But let us know
What's
in the
that from?
comments.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah, exactly. Let us know in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a college student and you are going through, problem with finals and all that fun stuff, or any tips you have for any college student out there that is struggling with finals this semester and all that. Because to be honest, when you're taking that final, you're just thinking about getting the fuck out of there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
The square root of 73 is not in your concern right now. Like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? This is why my advice would be
Yeah,
always
it's like that good.
go on, Dad. I apologize.
It's like that good old. It's like that saying, like if you're nervous, pitch everyone in the underwear. If you guys
No.
heard that expression before.
Uh,
Well, basically, if you want, it's like an
That's like-
expression they use over here.
that's
I
like
would
for
never
yeah.
teachers back in the day in their underwear.
That's like for doing a speech or something.
It's just,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah. At least Walters heard that catchphrase.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a British thing.
Nah.
Dude, you posted a number.
Imagine pitching your teachers in the underwear.
The pin number, I posted a
In the number, you posted in the comment section.
yes, I I did. What the hell? Why did it
Yep.
delete?
I didn't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it. It did. I did do that though. I don't know why it just
But
deleted
yeah,
like that.
but yeah, But yeah, that's like a random
Probably
thought, and I'm
you
sure
have private information. That's why.
you know what's crazy right now, the term
So
over here, right? The term freedom of speech is really being taken away.
mm,
Because
something over here in the UK.
no. I say that because all right, I'm sure you guys heard the news about Donald Sterling. What happened with the Clippers and what he said and all
Yeah.
that, and apparently now the NBA's punishment is he's now banned from the Clippers for life. Which is crazy because to me, to be honest, that's not really American-like.
But I mean, he didn't really
Mm.
care about basketball. He just wanted to make an investment out of a
I know, but
team.
still, like, how the fuck are you banned from the team that you own?
It is weird, but that's how the NBA is, and like the players weren't gonna be satisfied with anything but a ban. I think so. It was like there was no choice for the commissioner to do but just to ban him. And
But
the fine,
here's my thing, though, right? I don't mean to cut you off, but
yeah,
why do I hear like an echo from my end from your end? No, no.
yeah, I hear that echo too. So I don't think it's me.
How about now?
Um, I don't hear it anymore.
How about now?
Uh, I hear a
Uh,
little bit.
fuck, what can we do? But here's my take, right? In America, there's a comedian I'm sure you all heard of. His name is, Daniel Tosh, right?
Yeah.
Tosh, yeah, Tosh Point oh.
I have some.
And the guy makes, and the guy makes fun of mostly everyone, you know, black people, white people. He calls, homosexuals, the F word, and for the G,
Yeah.
right? And he calls, African Americans the N word. He calls Hispanics, the S word and all that, right? He uses racial terms in his material as a comedian. As funny as it may sound, you don't hear people complain about that. But again, Donald Sterling makes a comment about, what he feels. And again, I mean, I'd agree with it, but still, people take like, oh my God, that's a fucking, it's the logic of some people, if you ask me.
It's like he didn't say any bad words, like the N word or yeah, you're right. But I think yeah, a lot of people just feel like the players don't want him in the league now because of that. But they should have banned this guy a long time ago because he has been known for being, racist, I guess you want to say, against minorities. This conversation that was recorded shouldn't have been what he should have got banned for. The other things about not selling property to minorities, selling his real estate stuff. Apparently he got someone filed a lawsuit saying that he didn't want to sell it to blacks and Hispanics. So that's when they should have done something about that. But the NBA didn't do shit about that. They did something when this conversation leaked.
Exactly, and that's the problem.
It made no sense. Like,
Can
and
you
it's
can you imagine now if the Clippers were to win the championship?
that'd be kind of awkward. And apparently, yeah, he's forced. I think he will be forced to sell it. But the people I'm hearing to buy it, I
Or
I I don't agree, man.
Oprah
Dr.
Winfrey?
Dre, Oprah Winfrey, Floyd Mayweather, come
Okay,
on,
all
man.
right. Listen, Floyd Mayweather, I would understand. Floyd Mayweather, he can.
Eh,
You gotta okay. Listen, I don't agree. I mean, listen, if he buys the Clippers, he won't be able to bet on teams
yeah,
anymore.
he's not gonna get. No way, he can't. He
He
can't.
can't be. He can't. But again, anytime
I
they
feel lost in this conversation.
again, bro, we're not your typical wrestling podcast. We throw random stuff at
No,
you every week.
talk
All right.
about NBA. I'm a Brit.
Oh,
Talk about
okay.
soccer.
All right. We'll talk about some football.
No, but we weren't talking about like the
Okay.
basketball. We're talking about
Or sports in general.
like no, like it's not even a sports type of article. It's like this has been popular in everywhere. Like it has nothing to do with the sport. It's just it's something that that involves the society, I guess, because of the racist against minorities and stuff.
I agree. Yeah, absolutely. All right. I'll be honest with you guys. This week has been the worst week of my life.
Why?
Well, Wednesday I had a flood over here because it rained heavily,
Oh yeah.
and I had a huge, massive flooding. Which I was about to ask you to cancel the show or to do it without, because again, I didn't know how long the rain would stop. Remember, we had rumors saying that the rain was going to stop like around Friday or Saturday, whatever, and it stopped
Yeah.
apparently the next day, which I'm happy with. Still, I came back from work and bam, I had to mop and grab towels and you know, fucking what's the word when you fucking squeeze the towel and shit?
Um.
Oh, I can't think of the word
I
myself.
don't know.
You get the idea, right? Like, you grab a towel
Yeah.
and you gotta squeeze the water out and shit out of it, and
Yeah.
I had to do all that, right? I had help from my mom and whatever. I had help too because they were here early today that day helping me out, was doing the shit for me. But I came back from work, you just left me alone do it. So that I didn't mind. But it's just all in my mind. Dude. I came back from work and bam to deal with this shit. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But expect to have some remodeling done to this room by the
Yeah.
summertime. So when that happens, it's gonna be a whole different room pretty much.
Wow.
But nonetheless, and after that, I heard that the team that I don't despise, like I don't hate them with a passion. It's just the fact that I hate how everyone jumps on the bandwagon of this team. Have defeated Bayern Munich to advance to the finals of the UEFA Champions League. Don't tell me you have the jaw. Don't tell me. Don't
Yeah,
tell me.
that's
What?
Nah, legit. What are you doing?
what.
You're gonna bust out a Madrid jersey. Oh, I'm about
No,
to say.
Laptop's about to die.
He's gonna butt ass.
I don't like
Kicks
Real
me.
Madrid, but yeah, like, what can we do? Bayern Munich clearly was not,
Up to par,
the
as the
fuck
old saying
happened.
goes.
Mind you, Bayern Munich is my team, my German team.
German team.
Yeah. And
Like,
it's funny. I did a day in the life vlog, right? I did the day in the life vlog, and I did say, "Wow, Bayern are gonna beat them in both games," and I was completely wrong. Fuck. And now,
I was
now,
Your
now,
ass.
the final is Atletico de Madrid versus
it's a
Real Madrid
all
in
Madrid final
in Lisbon. In Lisbon,
in
I will
Portugal.
say that honestly, I don't care anymore.
I
Fuck Real
hate
Madrid. Fuck
Madrid.
Real Madrid. Fuck Real Madrid. Fuck Santiago Bernabeu. All right. Fuck that team. All right.
Honestly,
I'm not saying that I'm a Barca fan, but at the end of the day, don't get me wrong. Listen, Real Madrid is a talented team, whatever. All you want. What the fuck are you playing for battery, dude?
I have no idea. I just felt like playing. Wait, what the fuck?
Is it for your phone?
Where did this
Is a short in
battery
the
come
battery.
from? Like, no, cause I have my battery. I don't know. I don't know. I just randomly found it.
Well, yeah, you get the idea, but like you get where I'm coming from. Like again,
Yeah, Stephen, at least one thing you can think this way. Real Madrid go to the final. Right?
unfortunately,
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo right here. I have
Just see it
Ronaldo.
that way. Ronaldo, if they would lift it, he's lifting it in front of the town.
Yeah, it's home, bro. Yeah, it's hometown fine, but at the end of the day, dude, it's one of those things where. Then again, here's what I do too. You want to know what was the last time Real Madrid was in the UEFA Champions League final?
What?
In a movie. In a movie.
Wow.
Go to.
But
Get this. In the
The
movie,
most cheesiest film going.
in that film, in that movie, Nick Cannon was playing for Arsenal.
Nick Cannon.
He was playing for Arsenal. He had a British accent. He had a British accent to top it all off.
I think Atletico Madrid's gonna
But
win.
do you know what's even more corny? Stephen, you look at golf, right? This is part of when he goes back to Newcastle where it's filmed. No, it's not Newcastle, it's Nottingham, where I'm from.
So hold up, Newcastle.
If you've ever seen the third one.
Oh wow.
You know,
That-
yeah,
that-
that's what I mean. You know, have you seen the third one?
that was
Have you
that
seen the
was-
third one?
That was the wackiest one out of the three. That was the worst one out of the three, in my opinion.
Well, basically the third one where he's getting drunk, sitting down because he's upset. That's actually outside the nightclub where I used to work.
Oh wow. But again,
Yeah.
guys,
We couldn't leave work until the film that scene, which was annoying.
again, this is my thoughts. At the end of the day, I don't see Real Madrid. I see them winning. I see them winning, obviously. I want to say Atletico Madrid going to push out the miracle, the ultimate upset, but
Well,
I don't see them winning. I really don't.
I think Atletico Madrid will pull the upset.
I don't see it
2-1.
happening. I don't see it happening,
What's
dude.
gonna happen? 90-minute goal. Real
No.
Madrid's gonna get fucking lazy, and he's gonna score the final minute goal.
You want that to happen.
No, I mean that because I don't know why, but I feel like they should win because they're also doing good in just in La Liga in general, and I think Atletico Madrid does. They deserve something. You hear Barcelona and Real Madrid getting all this fucking attention. Never hear fuck Atletico Madrid. It's gonna be weird though. An all Madrid final. I guess it'll be somewhat interesting. I wanted Chelsea and Bayern Munich to be the final. That would have been awesome, but it's whatever.
Now, again, let's see what happens. Time long. Now let's talk about a little bit of boxing. So tomorrow, the big fight: Floyd Mayweather Jr. goes up against Marcos El Chino Maidana.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about? Listen, we're about to get to wrestling in a little bit. We'll just try to tackle these quick little topics before we get to the wrestling topic. All right. For those of you who are wondering, it's good that you mentioned that. We'll get to that too. Then, great, Gavin. Thank you.
What are we gonna mention about MMA? Is there?
This is the sports report from TEAMHEEL.
Exactly. Exactly.
It feels like it.
I mean,
But again, Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Marcos Maidana for the WBC. I think it's super welterweight title, whatever it is. But here's my thoughts, right?
yeah.
This fight had no type of build, no type of promotion. Normally, when you think of a Mayweather fight, you always hear this type of promotion, this huge, buzz months in advance. You always hear that, right?
Yeah.
Perfect example when he fought Canelo Alvarez in September. That shit had hype.
Oh yeah. That shit was.
Years in advance. Oh my god, you know what I'm saying? Everyone thought that Canelo was going to be the one to beat Floyd.
Yeah.
And I was wrong. I was completely wrong.
Right? A lot of people wanted that to happen.
Yeah, but now with Marcos Maidana, because again, this fight is getting built because the guy he's fighting is Marcos Maidana. And listen, if I like Maidana, I like his style. The guy, is a quiet guy. He has strong hands. You punch it strong. You know what I'm saying? I think here's what's gonna happen, right? Do I see Floyd winning? Yes, I see that happening. Do I see Maidana dropping Floyd? Yes, I do. In the 5th or 6th round, I see him dropping Floyd. But here's my thing, right? I think people now order these fights not to see Floyd lose, but to see Floyd just get dropped once, knocked out.
I don't know if a lot of people are buying this one though.
People, bro.
Yeah, I know, but not as much as the Canelo one. No way. I mean, it'll be crazy. I think because now I'm hearing Floyd saying, "Oh, he's dealing with other issues and shit." So
here's
this is what he was.
The undercard fights are more intriguing than the main event.
Well,
you
yeah.
have Amir Khan versus Carlos. Yeah. You have. Well, let me see it. Let me check it. This is like the card here. You have Adrian Broner, baby Floyd, right? The guy that got knocked out, the guy that got his ass kicked by by Marcos Maidana.
Yeah.
He's
there. I mean, but people don't care about the undercard. They want to see the fucking Mayweather fight, and it's gonna be interesting, I guess, but. Honestly,
again,
Mayweather's gonna fucking win, so it's.
You have Amir Khan versus Luis Collazo. That should be a good fight. It's Amir Khan. Then you have Adrian Broner versus Carlos Molina. Then you have the main event. Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Marcos Maidana. Again, it's gonna be a good fight. Do I see people say, "Oh, Floyd is gonna destroy Maidana. Oh my God, Floyd was gonna.
Never destroys anyone.
He never does.
He goes to 12 rounds and there you go. He fucking wins.
I mean, he outclasses them.
Yeah, he just outboxes them, runs around a little bit, and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
I
That's
think at the end of the day, if Marco Maidana wants to win this stuff, I think he won't, but if he wants to win,
he has to knock him out.
he has to knock him out. Because number one, you're fighting in Vegas where he's from. Number two, it's the MGM Grand, which is literally his home, the home of Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Yep.
So of course you're gonna have to fucking knock him out. And again, tomorrow, I guarantee you all, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna see all these women won't, I'm gonna go to the salon, get my hair done, or get my nails done. I'm about to go to the club tonight with my man. Go watch the fight, watch the fight. Fight party, fight party.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather's fighting. I'm watching definitely. Or Manny Pacquiao.
No, not even Pacquiao. More now with Floyd because Floyd's undefeated.
Yeah.
You got everyone now come out of the woodwork acting, Floyd fighting, I'm a boxing fan. Ooh, Floyd win that round. Floyd's too fast, all these cliche shit. Bottom line is this. Half of these folks don't know shit about boxing or the fight game as a whole. And you're going to have these...
I don't know fuck all about boxing, to tell you the truth.
And you're going to have these big, YWC... wrestling talkers, make a video about it, putting in the title, Floyd Mayweather versus Marco Maidana.
Yeah, I know where you go with this.
Marco Maidana, full fight analysis and dude, and put a misleading thumbnail, and you guys know who they are.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
The guys that go to WrestleMania every year. Misleading titles.
It's not just one person, it's multiple.
Like 3 of them. Now, out of the 3, one of them knows more about the sport than the 3 of them.
Related.
It's multiple of them, but it's fine. I mean, if that's how they want to do it, that's.
Again, listen, I'm not against anyone making a video, but know what you're talking about. That's all I'm gonna say. Know what you're talking about.
I mean, don't be like a Kevin Kraft.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, and last week we had John Jones outclass Robert Teixeira. Did you watch that fight now, Jip? Be honest.
Yeah, I did. John Jones is just, he's unstoppable.
I will say this right now: John Jones is the best in the world.
Like, what's his competition?
He is the best in the world.
There's no competition. Well, what about that other fight?
Would you agree that? No, would you agree that right now, John Jones?
The best fighter right now. He's one of my favorite too.
No. In MMA though, right now.
Oh yeah, in MMA, yeah.
He's the best in the world.
Yeah, to me, yeah, right now. Because you don't have Anderson Silva around, and George St. Pierre, he's on some type of I don't know what's he doing. So you got John Jones, and he's just cool, man. I like seeing his fights. You want to fight with a fucking broken toe? I think that one was against what's that guy?
Chael Sonnen.
Chael Sonnen. There we go. That was funny as hell.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? No. You know what's crazy right now? You know what's crazy right now? John Jones should be undefeated. He should be undefeated right now. But he's not because he lost a fight by disqualification, which he was dominating, by the way. Like I said, listen, the guy right now is 26. He's 26 years old right now. Dude, right now, literally, is the best in the world in MMA. Right now, he is the best in the world. All right?
Yeah.
He's one of those. You know what's crazy, dude? The people that he's already beaten. It's a list of who's who, bro. Former world champions. Shogun Rua, Rampage Jackson, Lyoto Machida. Mind you, Lyoto Machida beat him in the first round. Was dominating him in the first round. And then he fought Rashad Evans. After that, he fought Vitor Belfort. After that, he fought Chael Sonnen. And after that, he fought Gustafsson, and then now he fought Glover Teixeira. And now we're going to see the rematch against Gustafsson and Jones, too. There's rumors going around. This fight might be in Sweden.
Wow.
In a soccer stadium, dude.
Damn.
You know what's? I think they'll pull it off.
One?
I don't know, but supposedly it's gonna be because the guy he's fighting is from Sweden. So if it happens, if it's in Sweden, it might be in a soccer.
He's a good fighter, actually. He might watch that man.
Alexander Gustafsson. He's like the white John Jones, pretty much. He is the white John Jones, and that's the fight where John Jones got his ass whooped. Yes.
That one that's gonna be an interesting fight to see.
To me, that is the fight of the year. Between that and Mark Hunt versus what's his name, Bigfoot Silva, that happened also early this year as well. It happened. You know, even though it was a draw and there was whole speculation that one of them steroids or whatever the fuck it was a good fight though. It was a good fight. But at the end of the day, right now, John Jones is the best in the world. Man.
He's great.
He is not, bro. He is the best in the world.
I guess. I think I say he's the most dominant one.
Like, dude, John. Like, listen, right now, you know how 2 years ago we were in the Anderson Silva era. Like, you know, we're not longer.
Yeah, because he's.
We're now in the John Jones era. John Jones is now the guy. He is literally, let's say, the John Cena of the UFC.
He deserves it.
He is the AJ Styles.
You can't compare John Cena to him.
John Cena to John Jones.
He's a Hiroshi Tanahashi of the UFC.
If I was in Brazil, I would take that cap and slap you on the head. I was like, wake up, Steve.
He's the Michael Jordan.
He's the hell. He's like the LeBron right now.
He's like the LeBron, yeah, good.
LeBron right now. But all right, enough about all that. Now
got the LeBron app.
Make a comparison like that.
Let's get some wrestling talk now. The moment you all been waiting for. God, how long has it been? How long have we been on the air right now?
It's fuck. Let me get this Facebook shit out. 30 minutes.
There you go, guys. 30 minutes, and now we're gonna get some wrestling talk. Yay!
30 minutes. I totally forgot what happened on Raw last week, though.
It happens. All right, you know what?
We've been talking so much sport time. We're actually covering wrestling. I wonder if how many people are clapping their hands and thinking, finally.
Fine. I mean, here's the thing about it. We've said this numerous times. We are that random podcast. You know, we don't have a script. We don't have no type of, you know, we just come off from right off the top of the head. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality of it. You know, but let's get on some wrestling. All right. So last Sunday.
Can I take some exclusive news? Can I break some exclusive news?
Don't post any spoilers, dude. If it's any spoilers about, don't tell me, you know, someone told you some guy. You're going somewhere to meet a wrestler. Is it an export? Go ahead, Gavin. Who is it?
No, I'm just going to say now, it's Paige's brothers, Zach and Ryan Knight, are actually signed with the WWE today.
Paige's brother?
Well deserved for the hooligans. I should have think what gimmick they're going to get in the WWE.
All about that money. $1. All about that money, bro. All about that money.
$1.
All right, let's get down to some shit right now. All right. Last time,
Stephen, in the early ROH pay-per-views, you might see Zach on them.
Last Sunday was TNA Sacrifice. All right, and I'll be honest, I did not get to watch the whole thing in entirety on Sunday because I came back from work late. And mind you, myself and Knowledge of Wrestling, we did a review with David Rivera and, you know, from a project on In the Hot Seat. Man, I've been, you know, our best performance, but we gave it, you know, our try. But since that day, we actually got to watch the pay-per-view in its entirety. Myself, you know, on my time and Knowledge on his time, right?
Yeah.
I know Gavin did as well. I know Gavin, you don't watch the shows live. I understand. And, you know, I heard so many people say, you know, and mind you, I did a review of all my channel, but now we're going to give you guys a group review, I guess. That'd be fair, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Here's what I'll say. I hear people say the pay-per-view is garbage, the pay-per-view is, you know, shit. Fire Russo and all that. That's what I've been hearing from people. Now, then there's people who said this pay-per-view was an actual good pay-per-view, all right? Now, I can't speak for you guys, but I'll speak for myself. I didn't think it was God's gift to pay-per-view. I didn't think it was a bad pay-per-view or a good pay-per-view. I thought overall it was okay. Okay with the mix of bland. Like there's things on this show or the pay-per-view that should have not been on the pay-per-view. It felt like a 3-hour Impact. What do you guys think?
I thought, I don't know how to sum this up. Like, it wasn't bad, nor it was great. So, yeah, probably I'm in the middle. A little below average. And Gavin leaves again. A little below average. If anything, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10, or I don't know.
I'd give it a C minus. But again, there were things on the show that were good. You know what I mean? But all right, let's talk about the good stuff on the show. All right, we had the Wolves versus the Bromance in a 3-on-2 handicap match, which became a no disqualification match on the spot. Which to me, all right, I'm happy the Wolves won. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy that they won. But what's the logic in making it a no disqualification match when you're not going to use any weapons and not use any type of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess because
they use the MacBook, but come on, really? How often does Zima Iron hit people with the MacBook nowadays?
I think with the Bromance, like, because you know how on Impact they get themselves disqualified and shit, so they don't lose the titles. I guess that was the whole point. But yeah, it was just weird. But it's good to see the Wolves win, of course. But
I agree. But here's my thing. Here's my thing, though, right?
Yeah.
To me, that win on last Sunday should have been their first title win.
Oh yes.
Not the one in the house show. I get why. I understand why TNA decided to have them win the title in the house show for shock value. I get it. But I know there's people out there that are big fans of shock value. And wrestling runs also on shock value. Personally, I am more of a fan of storytelling, of good storytelling, than I am of shock value. That's just me, of course, But Gavin, what were your thoughts on that match overall? Gavin! His laptop is turning off, but, again, that's our thoughts on that, Gavin,
yeah, should have been their first hour, and like you said, I just think they just wanted some attention when they did that with the Wolves.
And now my thing is this now. Now here's my thing as well. All right, here's my thing. To my understanding, we're gonna get a rematch, a ladder match, the Wolves and the Bromance. That's my understanding.
Yeah.
Here's my thing right now. All right, this is where TNA is kind of slipping off right now. They need to revamp their tag team division. Because all you really have right now is the Wolves and the Bromance. That's your tag team division right now. You know what I mean? Again, it's not funny. It really isn't. If we're gonna continue seeing these series of matches where the Wolves and the Bromance go at it, month after month with the tag titles, it's gonna get boring. It's gonna get bland, no matter what stipulation you put it on. Right?
Yeah, it's because with the Bromance, we've seen these matches a bunch of times, and I think they just overexposed these matches too much. It either ended in DQ or Bromance found some way to keep the titles. Like, they shouldn't have given this match so much, but they had no choice. And Bromance, that they're going to have a rematch clause, so automatically we're going to see another match. Maybe it'll be a little better, but what are they going to do after that?
I'm hoping so, because, again, it's a ladder match.
Yeah, what are they going to do after that, though?
I don't know. That's my thing. I'm hoping that they bring in some tag teams, If it means, hey, try to make a team out of two guys, I guess you could say, EC3 and Rockstar Spud are a tag team.
Yeah, you
But
could do. What
but
about James Storm? He has the
or reform Beer Money.
yeah, James Storm has the briefcase. I think
I
people
think
forgot that.
I think people forgot that too. But I think at the end of the day, I think they're gonna actually reform Beer Money down the line.
I hope.
I hope so because
Because
again,
what is Bobby Roode doing? I mean, yeah, if you knew Bully Ray, but it's a Dixie Carter storyline. He could do something else.
yeah. Then another good thing that happened on the pay per view. Another good thing. We had Tigre Uno versus Sonata in a 2 out of 3 match. I thought this match could have had more time.
Yeah.
All right. I personally thought that Sonata was going to turn heel. I just sensed that, like you've seen how his reaction, his expression was after every near fall that he was covering Tigre Uno with and all that.
Yeah.
It would have made more sense to think about it. He has this pressure. He's carrying the weight of his whole country, Japanese culture, on his back. The pressure of the Great Muda. It would have blended in perfect. But again, a good match, right? And then you had, James Storm. Oh, what was your thoughts on that? What were your thoughts on that match?
Yeah, this was a little bit better than their Impact matches. Tigre Uno needs to relax sometimes. He's very dangerous. That's all I'm gonna say. With the spots he was doing to Sonata, but I think Sonata they're promoting him as a babyface though, so they don't want to really turn him heel, and I think it's okay because the their other fan base in Japan, their Japan fan base, they're gonna obviously root for Sonata, so they want to root him, so he's gonna be a babyface.
Exactly. Gavin, are you there? Well, his thing is loading. So give it time. Give it time. But then we had another good match. We had James Storm versus Gunner, and the I Quit match. A very good match. It was a lot of good spots here, especially where I think Gunner superplexed James Storm, from the top rope to the security rail. But here's my thoughts with this match. Here's my kind of a little complaint, right? At Lockdown, James Storm defeated Gunner, right? Now Gunner defeated James Storm at Lockdown, right? Right? In a last man standing match.
Yeah.
And then, Gavin, I hear you're mad low, bro.
Yeah, no, it's just like technology. I don't know what's up with Google.
I don't know, but again, what I was talking about, Gunner and James Storm. At Lockdown, they had a last man standing steel cage match, right? Where they were limited. Let's be honest, yeah, they were limited because of the cage. But in that match, Gunner won. Okay? And then fast forward months later, we're at Sacrifice, and they had a I Quit match, which was better than their, which to me was much better than their Lockdown match, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And you have Gunner win again. So where does that put James Storm?
I think James Storm should have won that Lockdown match. I was like, I'm like, Gunner wins, so the feud's ending. But then again, I'm like, no way, this feud's ending. I mean, can't end that quick. So it's now you have it to Sacrifice, and it looks like it's the end now because yeah, Gunner went over 2 pay-per-views in a row. Well, you couldn't make him lose this one because it's kind of weird when the babyface says I quit, but
I mean, it happened before.
Yeah, but not with Gunner. You don't want that will make Gunner look weak.
Gunner.
I mean, the last babyface I think who said I quit was probably what?
Rey
Mysterio, but that's because he's a little guy. And with Gunner you can't make him say that. James Storm, I don't know. I feel bad that he really didn't get much wins out of this. Although from a storytelling, from the segments they were having, James Storm,
put him over. Yeah, he put him over.
Basically, yeah.
But again, I would have preferred if Storm would have won that match. Though. It would be the cage match, or hey, this one at least.
Yeah, Storm should have won at least that Lockdown match. TNA it's always fucking over James Storm. I feel bad.
I will say this about James Storm: he always had these good matches with his former partner.
Huh?
He always had these good series of matches with his former tag team partners.
Yeah.
I think it was 2007. He had a match with
Chris.
I had his name.
What was his name?
Fuck. Hold on.
Who are you on about?
The old tag team with the Wildcat.
Chris Harris.
Chris Harris.
Oh,
He had a great match with him, right? And then Bound for Glory 2012. James Storm had a great match with Bobby Roode. Probably the match of the night on that pay-per-view.
Yeah, King Mo.
Yeah, and then you have this match, him and Gunner. Again, it's one of those things where I just wish Storm would have won a match.
Exactly. Like TNA. I mean,
at least with this one, come on,
Yeah.
And then so Gavin, what are your thoughts on that match, Gavin? What are your thoughts on that match? Thoughts? Mr. Gavin,
yo, what's up?
what's your thoughts on James Storm versus Gunner from Sacrifice?
It's a good match. The thing is with them two, I actually think there's really good chemistry with them. Really good storytelling and the way the feud is building up, but where's it going to go afterwards?
Do you think James Storm should have won this match based on the fact that he lost at Lockdown?
Yeah, but they're putting over Gunner in a big way.
Yeah,
I guess.
Because everyone's saying, oh, Gunner's useless and all this lot. And James Storm is probably one of those guys. The thing is with James Storm, he's been in the company for so long and he's re-signed with the company for so long. That's what I mean. He's probably one of those go-to guys to put over these youngsters.
And Gunner just signed. Gunner just signed.
Put over that well.
Yeah, and Gunner just signed a new contract, so he's there's something gonna, there's. What the fuck is that?
What are you talking about, bro?
What is what?
There was some brown shit on the screen. I don't know.
What are you talking about? What do you look like? What do you look like?
Who's he on?
Like shit. I don't know. I don't have anything brown, like this brown.
I don't know. But anywho, let's move on.
I haven't got my camera plugged in, so it's not mine. I thought you seen him falling through it, Stephen.
Huh?
You see him falling through because
Nah, it's good. My is good. It didn't another good thing that happened was the main event. We had Eric Young defending the TNA World Title in a rematch against. Wait for it.
Come on, man.
Magnus.
you're such a dickhead.
Tag it up. Magneto. Magnus. In the rematch.
And now you realize, well,
And I'll be honest, I thought this match was a very good match. No complaints whatsoever in this match. It was a match that Eric Young won clean. No run-ins finally, which is like a miracle. But again, it's one of those things where it's a good match. What do you guys think?
I thought it was a good match. A little bit better than their Impact match, which it had to be, of course. They did the best they can do, with Magnus and Eric Young. And,
Magnus.
Yes, and Eric Young thankfully won.
Oh, we were now delinquent.
We don't have to hear that name again since he won't be world champ for long.
He'll be a champion. I have faith. I believe he'll be a champion one day.
Good thing that Eric Young won. Let's see where this goes next. Now with Eric Young's world title reign. I actually don't want to know, but never mind.
Oh, we know. We know.
I know, unfortunately, but I won't.
We know. We might talk about it later on, but who knows? But we know. We know what's going on. Unfortunately, but yeah, we digress.
But we don't do we?
We digress. For now.
Oh, would you stop?
No, come on. All right, we'll get into it a little bit. We'll get into it a bit. We'll get into it in a bit. But Now let's talk about things that I would have, we could have done differently here, all right? We had the condemned match.
Oh, committed?
Sammy, committed, condemned, committed, same shit, whatever.
Not really.
Or the committed, I said condemned. I said it was committed, but I think it's in my review, but. Excuse me. This podcast is brought to you by Diet Pepsi.
What the fuck was a committed match? That's what I first thought.
Alright, so we had that match, which I thought was, you know,
It was like an ambulance match.
what happened?
It was, I don't know, it was just a weird stipulation.
Like you had to drag the guy outside of the venue, to get him inside. Why they just couldn't call it the ambulance?
It's like an ambulance match.
You know, like why give it a committed match? You know, and top it all off. The one thing I'll say that was funny about this match was the backstage segment where Anderson was trying to have an interview with Jeremy Borash during the match. I thought that was funny. All right, do I think Christy Hemme interference was necessary? No, I don't think it was necessary.
They had to get her involved somehow.
Yeah, I know. But apparently now she's part of creative.
No, but as the wardrobe.
Yeah, but
Hey.
Stephen, one thing is with Samuel Shaw, yeah, this is a great feud. They built it up longer than we expected, but where can they go from it now?
I think what's
Who
gonna
can they feud
happen.
with?
I think what's gonna happen with Shaw is that they're gonna repackage him. My understanding, which I'm hoping they do.
What?
Yeah, he's apparently gonna get repackaged. Apparently.
But why?
Whoa.
He's
Why
doing
would you repackage someone at the moment is one of the best gimmicks they've come out with in a long while?
Why? I mean, the gimmick's fine. I don't know why they would repackage him. It was fine. I think, and the crowd
That's what I
loves.
mean.
The crowd calls him a creepy bastard, so they're clearly, interested. But I think with that, since he got put into that car or whatever, he probably will get repackaged. Probably a jobber or something. I don't know.
How can you repackage someone?
Did you just say the best gimmick ever in a long
I
time?
didn't say that.
No, I'm saying it's one of those. No, I'm saying it's original.
I said it
As
was
the
an
best
interesting
gimmick.
gimmick.
Yeah, you want to know a good gimmick in TNA? I'll tell you the good gimmick in TNA. It's
Oh, wait, guy.
He has no fucking gimmick. He's just a plain
EC3.
English wrestler, okay? We're
EC3.
talking about
EC3.
EC3. He's just a tool for now. I like him, but
You know he's to get repackaged. You want to know this? You know he's to get repackaged. Rockstar Spud.
why? He's fine the way he is.
Get rid of that bow tie. Get rid of it.
He's fine the way he is. You don't have to
At the
repackage.
moment, the character I could actually see.
You don't have to repackage Samuel Shaw or Rockstar Spud. It's just that TNA. Hopefully they got something next for Samuel Shaw to do now. I mean, with this Anderson feud, it's over now.
You've got to. That's what I mean. You've got to realize one thing. With Rockstar Spud, he thought of his own gimmick. No one else did.
He's changed it himself.
They gave him an idea. He ran with it.
All right, and then we had.
It's like That's what I mean with Samuel Shaw. It's going to be hard to repackage him. He's going to be known as that creepy bastard.
Creepy bastard.
And then we had the match.
And I could just picture the T-shirt saying "creepy bastard."
What else happened in that lockdown? Sacrifice that.
Willow and Kurt Angle.
Yes, that match. Oh my god. Here's my thing with this, alright?
That's a super team.
I felt like the wrong team won.
I felt like this was uneven.
Yeah.
I feel like EC3 and Spud should have won this match. Having Angle and Willow, which we all know is Jeff Hardy. Come on, as much as come on, we all know it's Jeff Hardy, all right?
Yeah, but they
It
weren't
annoys
promoted.
today. Says alter ego of Jeff Hardy.
I
Doesn't
just
say
hate-
Willow at all.
I just hate that they gotta keep on mentioning the alter. Like, it's fine you said it the first, and stop mentioning it. If you really want us to just think he's a different character, just say he's Willow. Don't have to say alter ego Jeff Hardy, because then, I don't know, I think it just kills it.
Do you think Willow was like, who you expect it to be, or do you just want him to go back and be just Jeff Hardy?
I think Willow's fine. Uh, well, he's a lot more interesting than Jeff Hardy to me. So
I just feel like at first I thought, okay, different character. They were gonna have him do some different, which he's doing a little bit. But there's some moves that are still Jeff Hardy, like
well, of course,
the
he's not gonna
Swanton
do
Bomb,
everything different.
the Swanton Bomb.
He's gonna do Jeff Hardy stuff, but except he's gonna be more aggressive. So that makes sense to me at least. I just think, yeah.
You know what would be interesting if they actually. You know what would be really good and interesting?
What? A great one.
If they put Samuel Shaw and Willow as a tag team.
Oh hell no.
What?
Oh yeah.
Just imagine the head.
The crazy deluded one versus the mama's boy. Okay.
I just think, why did Kurt Angle will have to win any match? You gotta have Rockstar Spud and EC3. You know, they're the future.
Exactly. And Angle was hurt, obviously. Kurt Angle was hurt.
Angle's hurt. So and he's probably leaving soon, so it's fine.
Yeah, he was hurt. The guy was.
Spud best be world champion by UK tour.
Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh my god. If that would have happened. Oh
if
my
that happened,
god.
that means. I'm trying to think of some. Other wrestlers. Robbie E could be a world champion if that fucking happens. I mean, I like Rockstar Spud, but
EC3's gonna
they're
be
treating him like you know, just they're not treating him seriously. And if they treat Rockstar Spud more seriously, then it could work out, hopefully.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, you know, I just thought the Rock. What do you think, Gavin Knox?
What's that?
Do you think the wrong team won at
The way being treated in TNA.
Do you think the wrong team won at Sacrifice between Angle?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we had.
Right.
And then we had, you know.
Because we needed the youngsters to be put over.
Exactly. And then we had, you know, that match.
What match?
You know, Abel.
Bobby
Roode.
Oh, you were going.
I'll say this. It was going good. It was going very good. For me, it was. I don't know about you guys, but for me, the match was going good. Until the ending. Alright? So, the referee takes this crazy botched bump. Listen, I never took a bump in my life. But I'm sure you are not supposed to take a bump that way. Whether his shoelace wasn't tied, or he had something in his eye, or the wind magically just pushed him to the floor. You know what I'm saying? On the canvas. I don't know what the fuck it was. But apparently Bully Ray provided it to a table. But the referee never saw it, but I'm sure he heard it. You know what I mean? I'm sure he heard it.
Yeah.
And it seemed that Bully Ray was going to put Bobby Roode to another table on the outside of the ring. And just when Bully Ray's about to drop the elbow or the body splash on good old Bobby Roode,
some random
person dressed up as a photographer with the beard, that ironic, a beard, gets on the ringside, gets on, you know, on the ring apron, and pushes Bully Ray through the table, and Bully Ray goes to the table and bruises and punctured a rib apparently. And it turned, and I'm gonna be honest, when I saw this, I'm like, this is probably Brooke Tessmacher. I thought it was Brooke.
That had to be Dixie.
Boy, was I wrong. Being Dixie Carter.
She had to get herself involved somehow.
I know, unfortunately.
Because, like, even if it's a Bobby Roode Bully Ray feud, honestly, the main focus they clearly wanted to make Dixie Carter.
I'll say this. Okay, to me, I feel like this overshadowed the match. It overshadowed what Bully Ray and Bobby Roode could have done.
Did.
You know? Like, if this match was a singles match and Dixie Carter interfered or made an appearance, you know, and she would have left, Bully Ray and Bobby Roode could have done spot after spot after spot, and and even that would have not helped. I honestly listen. I get it. She's the president of TNA. All right. I don't hate the woman. I don't wish the worst life has to offer. But I just I have zero faith in her. I just have zero faith in her. I think that she is someone that is in it for the money.
Not only that, Steve. Only that.
Listen, I think at the end of the day.
Yeah, but not only that, Stephen. They dropped the ball with the storyline she was in.
I don't think that she can be the president all you want, but I feel like she needs someone to guide her on how to run a wrestling promotion. That's my honest opinion. Someone that's gonna. I hope someone can lead her to guide, like hold her by the hand, if you will. That's what I think should happen.
It's like the New York Knicks. I'm sorry, I had to bring them up because it's a dumb owner, a dumb fucking owner named James Dolan. Every Knicks fan knows that he sucks and that everything he does is bad. And so what happens? He brings in Phil Jackson. That's his fucking guy. Now Phil Jackson is basically running that team because he knows what he's doing. That's what Nick's car needs. Like you said, someone that knows what's gonna that knows the wrestling business and it's gonna make it better. Yeah.
That's what they need. That's what she needs right now. Like, honestly, I don't feel like the guys that are working right now in creative right now have a clue what's going on. That's my honest opinion. Like in a way, I'm kind of worried because to me, when I look at TNA right now, it doesn't feel like TNA anymore. It doesn't have that TNA feeling.
Doesn't.
You know what I mean? Like, and I don't want people to think, oh my god, I'm just some guy who watched TNA since like fucking 2010, 2011. No, you are completely wrong there. I can't speak for you guys, but for me, I've been watching TNA since 2004, 2005, when they were on Fox Sports for 1 hour.
Yeah, I was watching it since their 1 hour shows too, like in 05.
Exactly. And I seen them on their highest point. You know what I'm saying? Back when they were, I'm not saying overtopping WWE, but
they weren't competing. Like, they were just being themselves.
Yeah, being that alternative. And now it's like, it's like, what is this,
They're trying to compete in a way too, and it's not working out.
I agree with that.
There's no way you will top the WWE. As much as, I wish there was competition, it's not going to work out right now. And I think they just got to beat themselves. And
here's my thing, right? Here's my thing too, right? They signed these new guys, right? They signed Gunner, they re-signed Fine.
Yeah, but
you can re-sign.
You look at this. TNA's been in business now.
Okay, you can re-sign Gunner, right? You can re-sign Gunner, but you can't manage to re-sign Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles. I understand AJ Styles requested $100,000, which but at the end of the day, you gotta remember this: it's AJ Styles. It's I don't know how much Daniels requested, all right, but it's AJ Styles. This is the guy that literally, put the company on the map.
Exactly.
He is the guy that had the weight of the whole company on his back through the day it started. You can ask any casual fan to name you one wrestler in TNA. The first guy they'll tell you is AJ Styles. You can ask any casual fan, what is TNA? And they'll tell you, oh, that's a company that AJ Styles works for.
So, he was the most well-known that didn't, besides Sting, that didn't go to the WWE. Well, he was there for, one match. That doesn't count. I'm talking about, full-time. He's been in TNA. That's his home, basically. And
exactly.
Now he's free wherever. He's in ROH Japan now. It's
I think AJ Styles can make those type of requests, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you have the longevity and the
Of
resume of an
course.
AJ Styles, and you
That's
request $100,000 or more, you are entitled to that.
how it is in every business. You're
You know what I'm
there for a
saying?
long time and you bring success, you're gonna request for more money. And that's how it is in every type of business, in sports too in general. You're gonna
Exactly.
request more money, and they didn't respect him, I guess, with the money TNA was giving
The
him.
thing is, though, Stephen. Yeah, but the thing is, though, if AJ Styles did resign, people still shit on it.
Not really. They wouldn't shit on. I mean, you still have people complain, but you wouldn't be having this amount of complaining. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But I'll give you an example. Okay, I'll give you a perfect example. Let's say, all right, Gavin, you're a
But at the
Manchester.
end of the day,
You're a,
they,
let me ask you one question, Gavin. Let me ask you one question. You're a Manchester United fan, right?
yeah,
Who is a
here we
top
go. You're gonna
who
yell for.
who is a top player in your team right now? The top, the top player right now. Wayne Rooney, right? Right?
What the most earnings
Like no, like right now, the top player in
in
the team.
most? Why are you always stereotyping it
All right, who is the top? Who is like the star of your team? The star, the big
at the
star.
moment?
It's Wayne Rooney, right?
Yeah.
And people, when you think of Manchester United, you think
They're
of
all
what?
excited.
All right.
I
When
Nope,
you
don't
think,
they're all.
I'm referring to as in when you think of that team, who's the first guy that pops into your head? It's Wayne Rooney, right?
Nope.
What do you mean no?
Because when you
to me.
sign this, when you do sign for someone like United, you're automatically a star.
Well, okay, but who is like all right?
I mean,
All right, I'll give you. Okay, I'll give
because
you.
when you sign for Manchester United, you're going to be a star straight away.
All right, I'll give you an example. Okay, in Barcelona, who is the top star? Leo Messi, right? Messi is the top star of Barcelona, right? And if he wants to request more money, he can ask that because again, the success that
We
he
got
brought.
Neymar.
Yeah, but right, all right, Neymar,
Come on. Yeah.
but Messi
Oh,
is
we got
like the known guy.
Fabregas.
Yeah, but right now Messi is the figurehead of that team. Messi's jerseys sell more than anyone on the team.
He's the
That's
Yeah,
face
what
but
of
I'm.
Barcelona, man.
That's what I'm referring
but
to.
that's what I mean. Like when you use Manchester United. Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is, Stephen. What I'm saying to you is, don't use Manchester United as a metaphor because every Manchester United fan will tell you there's not one player that makes that team.
Well, all right. Who is the most known player on that team?
That's
Then?
what I mean.
The most known player on that team.
Wayne Rooney, right?
Wayne Rooney, yeah, Wayne Rooney. But again, that's a, at the end of the
Or
day, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like they should have not let go of Danny, should not let go of AJ Styles. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
to La Liga.
There you
You
go.
Is it
know,
La
you know,
Liga?
you know what I'm saying? Because again, I got a feel, and apparently Cad's leaving as well. Cad is leaving too in May. Apparently, we're probably starting
Well, they're not doing anything with him anyway, so.
Yeah, again, it's one of those things where, because here's the thing about it, I'm gonna be honest. Because I want to meet Christopher Daniels. You know what I mean? I want to meet these guys.
That's not gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying? And now they're leaving. You're like, what the fuck? Like, who the hell am I gonna get to meet and greet? The bromance?
Dude,
The
no,
bromance? The
dude,
bromance?
think about it. Dude, you might.
Joseph Park.
Oh god.
He's not available. He's still on the
Or
roster.
you might get Velvet Scott. You might get the beautiful people that I want to meet.
See this hammer here, bro? See tape, bro. Breaking my back.
Match.
But anyway, like I'm gonna say to you, I'm happy that my friends have actually got bad influence over, which I'm looking forward
See, you're gonna meet them, but I can't meet them now. At least you can say you met them. I can't say that I met them. Well, at least you can say you're gonna meet them, but I can't.
I've not met them until October.
Oh fuck! Still, at least you say you met them. I can't. We can't. We can't, Walter. That's what I'm trying to say right now.
I know. We're gonna meet the bromance.
I'm just
You know
saying this in Just saying this in 1st of June. I'm going to be meeting Chris Hero as well.
Oh, wow.
Oh, rub it in my face, Gavin.
Hey, I saw a Chris Hero match on the Access.
Pour it on my face,
I
Gavin.
know.
Pour it in my face.
That's what I mean. I don't get it. This is one thing I don't get is that you look at the British scene at the moment. It's thriving, right? With like imported talent as well as UK talent. You look at what you guys get in America. You get good shows, but it's like miles apart for you guys. That's what people got to realize.
Got my hand tipped break.
Look how small we are compared to America.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. The UK scene's thriving at the moment.
I guess, but still, I'm kind of worried, you know.
You know what?
Look at their X division. Look at the X division. Let's look at the X division right now.
The X division makes me yawn. I'm kidding.
You have right now Tigre, Uno, and Sonata. That's 2 people.
What about Kenny King?
Yeah, but he's not really in the picture right now.
You're going back to TNA. You're confusing the hell out of me.
You know what I'm saying? Did you ever watch The Longest Yard? You watch The Longest Yard right now,
yeah, Adam Sandler.
Yeah, remember the scene where they're
just call him name because sometimes you call him by his name.
Okay, the scene where Chris Rock told Adam Sandler, you know what? You don't have any brothers in this team. And Sam's like, yeah, what do you thought? We got Stokowski. Man, this shit's not hockey. That's what it reminds me of. Like, right now, this shit is not hockey. We need more X Division talent right now. Like, right now, Sonata and Tigre, it's not cutting it.
It's good matches, but what are you going to have after that? You're just going to keep having Sonata, Tigre Uno, you know, well, both wrestlers. You can't just have, you know, them wrestle each other all the time. You need someone else. What happened to Austin Aries? You're not even doing shit with.
He's in the doghouse right now, man.
He's in the dog.
I hope I meet him. I hope we meet him.
I hope he just doesn't fucking quit.
I know, right?
You'll have fun on the show anyway, Steven.
Yeah, but I want to meet these guys. I want to meet Bobby. Woo! I want to meet James Storm. Sorry, not sorry. I want to meet Magnus. You know what I'm saying?
If you get Brooke Tessmark and the beautiful people, I'll fucking kill you.
Oh yeah, they got some hot knockouts.
It's all about Magnus.
Get the hell out of here. If I have a chance to meet at least one of those 3.
Me too, yeah. I can't. You know what I'm saying?
I think Walter will have a boner if he actually met him.
I think everyone would.
I think they would too, bro.
What the fuck is that?
What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
What are you talking about, bro?
Who you on about?
You don't see it, that brown shit on the left side of the screen.
What are you talking
You're
about?
confusing the hell out of me.
I just see some brown shit on the screen.
I think it's Walter's medication kicking in.
Nah. I know I'm not saying things. He's still there.
You're seeing things, bro.
Yeah,
you're seeing
shit.
things. What you have for lunch today?
It's like what this is like. Pretend this is the brown shit. It's like this is appearing every time.
Like, bro, do you have the number 2 for lunch today? What you have for lunch today? The number 2?
The number 2? What the fuck's the number 2? I had pizza.
Oh, fuck that.
The hell are you on about now?
I don't know what it's talking about. How do we go from TNA to that?
Again, I want to see this company. I want to see this company succeed. I want to see this company, you know, get their wake up call. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, TNA. Hopefully they do. I hope they do great
You
shows.
never know, Stephen, what's around the corner with TNA. That's the thing. People just jump on bandwagons, will shoot it down,
I mean, here's
etc.,
the
etc. But look how many years they've been shooting it down.
I mean, here's my belief. Like, here's my belief. All right. I feel that in 2004, '05, '06, '07, '08, '09 as well, they were doing great. They were doing awesome. You know what I'm saying? It's like your favorite team. You know, they win championship after championship after championship after championship, year after year, and they reach that season where there's like a decline. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels.
Giants.
That's what it feels like from you right now. Is that team that is? I'll give you an example. The Peruvian national team. All right. Every World Cup qualifier, they're always the last team or the third to last, but they never make the top four. You know what I mean?
But they were never good.
Exactly. They were the shit though back in the '70s and '80s.
Wow.
They were they were the shit in South America. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I speak to people who are, let's say, Colombians, Uruguayan, or Argentinians that are like, old school people, right? That seen Peru play back in those days. They tell me, oh, I remember back in the day, Peru was shit, yo. And they would mention these old players from back in the day. And it's like, yeah, okay, cool, And it's like, now it's like, what the fuck, What the fuck happened?
So relevant.
Yeah, but like how, and if TNA was that bad, why these talent re-signed and not rejected the contract?
Because, bro, some people need the money. That's the thing about it. And there's people that don't have the AJ Styles.
Yeah, but
price.
what? No, what?
You know what I mean?
No, I'm not on about that. I'm on about.
Yeah, but here's the thing about it. There's people in wrestling who are content with what they do. You know what I mean? There's wrestlers that are content with what they do. For example, Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder.
What the fuck is that? Fucking TNA.
Just hear me out. I'm gonna give you an example. Here's a guy named Zack Ryder who jobs every week to a new talent, squash match, and gets beat up and gets
gets paid
and gets put in these ridiculous positions. But yes, he gets paid. Yeah, he gets paid overall. He's content with what he's doing. He's content.
Of course he is. He's getting paid a lot of money.
Exactly. And there's people in TNA that are content with what they're doing as well. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. There's good talent there. There's some good talent, but I feel like they're not being used to their full potential. You know what I'm saying? For example.
Oh yeah, I understand that.
I'm gonna give you an example. The American Warrior, right? I got this shit. Like, listen, they are a great tag team. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like this team, if they're gonna go singles runs, you would see what they're about as singles wrestlers. Davey and Eddie.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, well, here's the.
Can you imagine Davey Richard versus Austin Aries? Davey Richard versus Sonata. Davey Richard versus Bobby Roode. Eddie Edwards versus Kurt Angle.
Yeah, but they're more accustomed to tag team. I mean, singles wrestlers.
Dude,
I mean, I understand they were good. Yeah, they're good in ROH, but I'm so used to seeing them as a tag team. I don't know.
I think TNA is going to just keep them as tag team. That's the thing about it. And it kind of worries me too, because again, these guys are talented, also singles wrestlers.
Yeah.
I think honestly, Eddie doesn't get nearly enough credit for what he does.
I just think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, understandable. But there's one thing you got to learn with TNA. They needed, if just say prime example, Wolves or the American Wolves, whatever you went. These are the people, not you, Stephen, was saying, oh, how great it is they're going to WWE. As soon as they went to TNA, they didn't want to give a fuck. They really their fan base or not.
I think at the end of the day, they want to see.
That's what I mean. If you're a fan of a,
I think what happens to most fans. Let's be honest here. Let's be blunt. Let's be blunt about it, right? And I don't want to come off like, oh my god, I'm a brand or anything like that. But let's be realistic here. All right,
Hmm.
the WWE is the NBA of professional wrestling. It's
Uh,
the MLB.
Yeah,
You know,
obviously.
it's the UEFA. You know what I'm saying? You know how every football player, soccer player dreams of playing in Europe,
I
right?
know what you're on about. You don't need to use the metaphors.
But you kind of get what I'm saying. 'Cause I know you don't know what NBA or MLB is, right? It's like the creme de la creme. Every wrestler dreams of going to WWE. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
And as far as the fans are concerned, everyone wanted to see the Wolves get the opportunity to succeed at that big stage of the WWE. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, things don't always go the way they're supposed to be planned. You know what I'm saying? And fans, when they heard, oh, they're going to TNA, you have the hardcore fans that follow them and watch them still, but you have those casual fans that are like, oh, fuck, they're going to TNA.
I think they were more good. I think it was a better fit for them. The Wolves to go
Exactly, yeah.
to.
I think honestly, if they were going to go to TNA, they should have gone 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Back when the tag team division
Yeah,
of TNA was something. Like, think about this. You had who do you have? Like 4 years ago, you had LAX, you had Team 3D, you had the Motor City Machine Guns. You know, you had Ink Inc. Remember that team, Ink Inc.
Hinking.
You had who else did you have?
yeah, it's Shannon Moore and
Jesse Neal. You had all these tag teams that
Mo
were good.
Machine Guns.
Yeah, you had all these tag teams that were good. That were good in their own way. But now it's like all you have is the Bromans and the Wolves.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I do get your point there, but it's like, just say prime example, if WWE did actually sign them, where would they fit in?
Well,
Who would
right
they
now,
feud with?
well,
That's
right.
what I mean. You look at both, one it. You look at both brands. They're both struggling in the tag team division.
I mean, I want to say
You
struggle.
fucking split up the prime time players in WWE, which
Well, again, you have the I don't know. You have the Usos, you have Ryback, you have the Road Brothers who are about to break up or whatever. You have
I'm sorry,
three.
right back from serious.
You had 3MB. You have Shield.
Yeah, but I don't like that they're
Three
splitting up a lot of the
They're
tag
not
teams.
tag team.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I think right now
They're a faction. They're a state.
They
tag
got
team wrestling right now is kind of suffering.
yeah, like WWE doesn't give a shit about it, honestly. Because look at the Usos; they're mostly on the pre-shows of these pay-per-views now, and it's fucking
Yeah,
sad.
again, I think what happened with wrestling? Wrestling, promoters now, they are more caring towards ratings than they are about the product. You know what I mean? I'll give you an
Mm.
example, right? I'll give you an example. Okay. Daniel Bryan is currently the WWE World Champion, right?
Yeah.
How much you want to bet the Raw rate don't go that high because Daniel Bryan is the champion, because he has the belt?
Even
Yeah, the
no,
sort of the CM Punk scenario sort of situation.
it could happen,
Exactly.
but so far the ratings have been okay. That's
Oh
because this
yeah.
is post WrestleMania stuff, so
Yeah,
we just gotta
exactly.
wait and see what
But
happens
have you
after.
noticed? But have you thing with the WWE? Even though Daniel Bryan is still world champion, John Spotlight.
What happened to hear you were saying, bro? You cut off a little bit.
I says basically. Oh, sorry. Daniel Bryan is the world champion, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you look at John Cena, even though he's the star of the show on Monday Night Raw, he's still in the spotlight.
Okay, but at least Daniel Johnson is not in the main event spot though.
Cena's not going to be the main event. I think it's the evolution of the Shield
Yeah, Hogan the
that's the
spotlight.
main feud right
And
there.
you gotta remember this too. Daniel Bryan's father passed away.
That too,
So
and plus he's facing Kane, so
yeah,
that
like come on, he's facing Kane.
No,
Everyone.
I'm on about this past Monday night.
Well, again, it goes back to what I'm saying as well. You gotta remember what happened to Daniel Bryan. His father passed away, so he doesn't really want to be that much in booking. You know what I mean? And I hate that I'm talking about. I really hate it. Now I'm pissed because I'm talking about booking. Great, awesome. I'm just like these smart.
You fancy grab.
Great.
no, but it's you gotta be realistic about it. Like, yeah, Brian right now he doesn't want to get himself too involved in storylines. But after, I think I don't know if he'll get over it quickly because it is hard to
Yeah, exactly.
your father passing.
Exactly.
But I just think he'll be in the main events probably 2 more pay-per-views down the line. I don't know, but yeah, I think it's just right to have the evolution of the Shield as the main feud because now you're gonna take everyone loves the Shield, and now with the Shield, no one will complain really as much. I mean, why would you complain for a match like this?
I know. I know.
What the fuck is that?
That's the.
What are you talking about?
It's like something.
Who you?
It's like there's a ball just moving and shit.
Oh no, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Are you high?
I'm not. Are you not seeing Steven's camera?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
I'm not gonna say anything.
What are you talking about, dude?
Fuck it.
Seriously?
I'm done.
He's seeing you on the TV, dude.
Anyway, all I've got to say now is this is an advertisement campaign. Do not do drugs or do not do alcohol
I'm not.
because you will see things.
Everyone's everyone's
Just
watching
that.
the podcast. You see something in Steven's camera that's moving or something.
No.
Oh shit.
But again, I think what's gonna happen is, all right, let's get into Raw. All right, I'm not gonna get into everything that happened on the show, but just the major details. Starting with the opening segment, John Cena inside a cage. All right, talk about how he is in shock that the fans has turned their backs on him and all that. I'm gonna be honest. I think this year he's gonna turn heel. I think it's gonna happen.
Anything's possible because the street's gone.
I just give up, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
I think it's gonna happen this year, based off of what's going on with all this with Bray Wyatt. Let's be honest. If you're gonna go heel, be heel against the guy that is fucking on top. It's hot right now. It's Bray Wyatt. You know what I'm saying?
Bray Wyatt's a heel though.
Yeah, but
Getting kids involved, that's fucking genius.
Exactly. That whole segment was really the fact that beginning of the segment, John Cena mentioned how he admits that times are changing and he's not the top guy anymore, and there's young talent coming in. He acknowledged young talent, like Daniel Bryan. He acknowledged, I believe, also Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and he acknowledged guys from NXT. Adrian Neville, Pac. Guys like
He's aiming at the European fans because the UK tour is around the corner.
Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's not European though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but correct me if I'm wrong, but that circus that Bray Wyatt was doing? Wouldn't it would have been a lot better if it was on the story at the moment with John Cena and Wade Barrett. I mean, John Cena, Bray Wyatt, sorry. Can you hear me?
No, legit.
Yeah.
Talk about that brown shit behind that brown shit behind me.
Hell no.
That's my jacket, dude.
That is not what I was talking about.
That's my jacket, bro.
Yeah, bullshit. That's not what the fuck I was talking about. But yeah, that opening segment was great, man. Bray Wyatt just bringing the kids out, seeing us all confused and shit. The song, man.
Yeah, that's
Let's be honest. I'm sorry, Gavin. What are you gonna say, Gavin?
What I was saying is that basically, you know that Bray Wyatt segment on Monday Night Raw, the first bit. Wouldn't that be perfect if that was on like WrestleMania?
I guess. But again, the entrance for me was also good as well. It was awesome. But I will say this though, and this is my belief. This is my honest belief. I felt that who would have thought that he's got the hole in his hand would go over.
It's awesome right now. He's got the whole wall.
It's like a church.
It is.
That made WWE into a church. Ultimate Manism is going back.
You know what I'm surprised by? That the Christian community did not go on WWE's case for that. You know what I mean? No, the Christian community is sensitive. I'm not trying to, start shit, but
no, that's awesome, though.
That the whole is.
I would love to know how much Vince paid for copyright to use that song.
I don't know, dude. I'm sure he's paying royalties. I don't know.
Well, it's not like they're playing that. Like, it's just Bray Wyatt singing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, still you got to pay the royalties.
Well, yeah, but not as much as using it.
It is the Illuminati of pro wrestling. Still,
so they can
you have a good when you got a good segment going, bro. Hey, you gotta go with it.
At least donate to the church, and then you got minute.
What about Peach versus Bray Bella?
At least one thing.
Check the phones. Check the phone line.
Check the phone line.
Oh,
God. Someone calling?
Do we have a caller?
No.
Oh, never mind.
Wait, why does it say server error?
I don't know. Probably
No, well, we don't have a caller.
Seriously?
It would have told me if we had a caller.
What are you gonna say, Gavin?
When you tell someone to check the phone line, No, it's just saying the White family, they are different.
I know, they're the hottest thing out going in wrestling. I think this though, right? At Extreme Rules, right? If John Cena wins, I don't think he's burying the Wyatt family or Bray Wyatt. I think, on the contrary, he's putting them over character-wise. He's putting the character of the Wyatt family and Bray Wyatt over.
That's cool and all, but I think he does have to win this one. Haven't Cena win
I'm just
twice.
hoping Cena don't win it.
Cena can't. Cena, if he wins it twice, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. It won't bury Bray Wyatt completely, but come on, all that build up and shit just for Cena to just win these matches.
But yeah, they're really, dude. They're gonna have Cena overcome adversity. Remember, he's super.
But that could have happened, yes, at Extreme Rules if Bray Wyatt won at WrestleMania, not if Cena wins and Cena wins again. I have a feeling Cena might win this Sunday, and I just felt like this whole feud was a little pointless if that happens, because you gotta have Wyatt win some match. Or else you're doing the same shit with with Gunner and James Storm. How Storm didn't even fucking win a match during that feud in TNA.
I know. Damn you!
Shit.
Damn you!
Shit with Cena and Wyatt. You don't have Wyatt win at least one. You're fucked. It just makes no sense.
I know. So we also had Paige versus Brie Bella.
Yeah.
Before that, we had a promo, though, a segment with Stephanie McMahon and Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. They're in the ring, and Stephanie McMahon telling Daniel Bryan that she's sorry for what happened, last week on Raw with Kane and all that. And apparently, the two tried to do it and say, "Oh, I'm sorry." But Daniel Bryan wasn't having it.
Exactly.
You're not having it. And reality is, why are you smiling, bro? This guy sees things, yo.
What are you talking about? I can't smile.
What the hell are you?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Smile.
I'm just smiling just to smile. What?
I don't know. The hat, bro. The hat.
Well, this is the most random podcast going. We're talking about smiles.
Okay, right. Daniel Bryan was like, you know what? You're not really sorry. You're just saying, shit. And out of nowhere, Stephanie McMahon, to make things up, she puts Brie Bella in one-on-one match against Paige. Right? Before that, they play like a 5 second set clip of the mask that came being put inside this like jar or this case, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
sealed, right? And before the Brie Bella and Paige match, right? Before they went to commercial, they showed the same spot, but this time the mask is gone. So it kind of gave you the, all right, we know it's gonna happen. We're not dumb here. We know it's gonna happen. What do you know? Kane comes through underneath the ring and tries to kidnap Brie Bella to no avail. And Daniel Bryan.
But the thing is, though, have you and have you noticed?
Say it again.
Yeah, but have you noticed the same Bryan and Brie Bella is actually the same segment that AJ Lee and CM Punk did last year?
Did CM Punk or
Sort of thing, like
the ring?
you know where Stephanie was like, no, like with Stephanie was doing that fucking thing, like when she says, like when she said to AJ Lee, sort of thing, be careful what you ask for, sort of situation.
Not really, because at the end of the day, you know, at the time period, AJ Lee was a heel. Remember?
Oh yeah, I know that, but do you think they're actually building? I'm not saying they are or not, but do you think that?
To be honest with you, you're gonna tell me they're building up a Brie Bella versus Stephanie McMahon match. Personally, I don't think Stephanie will be set foot in the ring again to wrestle. I think her priorities now is like whatever she is now in the higher up in WWE. In my opinion.
Yeah, but what happens if you actually see Stephanie and Triple H versus Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella in the near distant future?
Well, in that case, dude, get the shovel. Get the shovel out.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean. But you look at it in a logical sense. Why would Stephanie all of a sudden start working out? Oh yeah, I'm just competing with my husband. I don't think so, somehow.
Bro. You remember this, bro. She had a baby. She had a baby a while back, and women when they have
Dude, she's had 3 babies.
Exactly.
Who gives a shit about the baby?
Hear me? Yeah.
Dude, the
Gabby,
size of
Gabby, you're not listening.
Yeah, because you don't want listening to you, Stephen, because you keep calling me off.
I'm sorry, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, do I cut off people? Let me know in the chat box. Hell yeah, you do, motherfucker.
That's what I mean. You don't let anyone have a word of veg way.
Sorry. I apologize. We got 80 subs.
Especially, how we reached 80?
80 subscribers. Woohoo!
You've been buying them again, Stephen?
Yeah, we've been buying them.
Oh yeah, we're on that sub minding.
Sub.
Is that still around?
Probably.
But again, like I was saying, you know, you gotta realize one thing, all right? Women, when they have babies, they lose their figure, and they try to go back into shape. So they go to the gym, you know, they do all this, they do Zumba.
That's what Stephanie McMahon does.
Or they do that. Though. That's the thing, though. That's the new trend women nowadays.
No,
you know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is, you've got to be training for something.
Maybe she's trying to get her figure back, if she has.
Well, one thing, I actually say she's no.
Or maybe she's trying to, you know, stay healthy, you know, live the healthy, fit life, you know. Who knows? But again, honestly,
she's on the road now.
Honestly, I don't see her getting back in the ring. I don't see it happening. I mean, if it does, okay, awesome. But you know, let's see what happens. All right, let's see what they do with it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then what we had you know, at the end of it, you know, they're backstage, whatever. Daniel Bryan's recovering from beat down of Kane again, and Stephanie McMahon comes back into the fucking doctor's office and she's crying. Like, literally, she's in tears from what happened and shit. And Brie Bell calls her a bitch.
Mm.
Calls her a bitch. That was funny as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you have it
They're
on?
making it edgier or something.
What did they have it on Raw? I thought we had the return of, the guy that is Wolverine. Huge black, a.k.a. Magnus.
Hugh Jackman, you moron.
You look at his Magnus.
Oh, Steven, seriously, would you stop doing
It doesn't look like him.
Magnus. And
Jack.
apparently him and Dolph Ziggler buried the hatches of what happened years ago when he punched Dolph Ziggler and then met Zack Ryder. And guess who came out?
Magneto.
Dolph Ziggler?
Magneto. Magneto came out. Damien Sandow dressed
Been a lot better if Steven. Wouldn't
Yeah.
that be a lot better segment if Santino did it?
I think so.
Exactly. Fucking Sandow does not deserve that shit.
I feel bad. Like, Alabama's punishment is. But
punishment. No, he won a superstars match against Sin Cara. So he's back to his winning ways again, I hope.
Whoop-de-doo!
He beat Sin Cara. Another jobber.
But still, I mean, one of those things where it's like, I thought it was funny. People were shitting on it. People were like, oh my god, it's
You
Sin
game
Cara.
job.
But to me, I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious.
I felt just sad for Sandow.
I guess,
The
but
whole
at the same time, it was funny though. To me, it was hilarious. Like the guy was in a Magneto suit. It looked like the Undertaker's wardrobe from WrestleMania. But this time, this was not black. It was like purple, like red and it was burgundy and purple. That's what it looked like to me. Burgundy and purple and shit. And I thought it was funny as hell, to be honest, more than anything.
What up?
Then,
Look, this is like dress shop.
what happened? What happened?
Doesn't fit. Okay, fair dues.
Ooh, confused me. I'm a little tired.
What do you mean one?
You said something, but I didn't hear what you were saying.
What are you on about?
You just said something, but I didn't hear what
No, I
you were
was
saying.
just saying the way it didn't fit him and all that. Alright, okay. Like I was saying, it's just annoys me the way they treat Sandow.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro,
Because he's a really good talent.
it's all about making money.
Money.
The guy's making money.
Yeah,
Hey,
and I'm surprised he didn't laugh in that. I'm surprised he didn't break kayfabe and start burst out laughing in that promo.
no, hey, bro, some people pack it in, Some people, they hold it in. They probably laugh back to what happened. But at the end of the day, dude, I mean, he accepted what was told him to do, so there you go. I mean, it is what it is,
It is what it is.
And then Magnus did a swing move on Magneto. Yeah. Like a hip toss thing, And yeah. But then we had, what we had after? We had, what was it? Oh yeah! The big return of, Ric Flair in St. Louis. Everyone, like myself, made the speculation that, okay, he's going to join Evolution.
No, I didn't.
And I was wrong. Boy, I was wrong.
You really thought he was going to return?
Gets in the ring. He gets in the ring. He hugs Triple H. He hugs Batista. He hugs Orton. Talk about the old times. Now, back in the day, Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen used to, run hell everywhere they went down the road, especially in St. Louis, right? And he talks about how there's everything now runs in full circle. How there's a group now that's styling and profiling in raising hell. He mentions the Shield. He shakes their hand and he pleads. In other words, he pretty much endorsed the Shield.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a huge setup.
For Ric Flair to go back to Evolution?
Yeah, at Extreme Rules, have Ric Flair come in and interfere in your match and low blow. You know,
I just don't have Ric Flair at all and have the Shield one.
exactly. Who knows? But yeah, that's my thoughts. What about you guys?
I think it was a decent segment. It's getting me hyped for the Shield Evolution match, so can't wait.
Yeah, I know. What about you, Gavin Knox? Gavin Knox.
For some reason, I can actually.
Huh? What?
I said I'm here.
What do you say? For some reason, what? For some reason, what? You feel what?
I really think it's going to be like a screw job where Rex basically screws out the Shield out the victory.
Well, of course, bro. That's what's gonna happen.
I hope it doesn't.
Because it seems that way, because if you think about it, Batista's going to be taking time off for filming his next film.
That sucks.
So
Yeah.
He was gonna be world champion at WrestleMania.
I know, right? And then, you know,
that's what I mean. He's going to take time off. He's doing another Rock, who's a perfect replacement for it. Roman Reigns is people are hyping him for the next face of the company.
Oh, hell
He's
yeah.
not. Well, he's being better than The Rock though, because he's at least going to every Raw and wrestling.
And he's putting over talent. He tapped out to Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. He tapped out to the S-Walk. You know what I mean?
Exactly. What did The Rock do? He beat John Cena, then wow, he put Cena over next pay-per-view. Like he needed to be over. Get the fuck out of here.
But again, you know, it happens, you know. It happens. And now we have Extreme Rules this Sunday, which I'm gonna be at you guys on Sunday. I cannot wait.
Cheap, nasty plug.
If you're gonna be in the area, you're the Extreme Rules. If you want to say hi, just feel free. You know, more, you know, whatever. Then yeah, cannot wait. You know.
So are you making a video?
What? Am I making a vlog? Yeah, I can, Gavin. Maybe. Who knows? I might make a day night vlog. Then, 2 weeks after that.
Is there a sign in your text?
What happened? What happened?
I was saying, I'm just saying, is there a signing in your area?
No, WWE doesn't do that shit.
Nope.
Well, sometimes
Yeah,
there
they do.
is.
You got to look on the website.
Sometimes there are signings.
Look up WWE.
Gavin,
Yeah, look up WWE appearances, and there probably will be.
Gavin, I'll tell you what, Gavin. Just for you, if you want to, I'll leave my house early as fuck. I'll try to find their hotel, and I'll try to take pictures with them. How about that, Gavin? Make you proud.
You cheeky fucker. Dude, the size of New Jersey. Jeez.
I'll try to go find their hotel. It should be that close. Should be close to the area. I'll take a picture with them, each one. And they come out of the hotel. I get a picture. I get a picture. Hotel stalker, Gavin.
Dude, I'm not the only one who does that.
He did that.
If you see this guy at a hotel,
Dude, he done that and paid off the jackpot.
if you see this guy in the UK,
Stephen, you're doing it again.
in Nottingham, you run. You run away.
Stephen, you.
Yeah.
You know, do I think Daniel Bryan was okay with me?
Like I said, look on WWE appearances. You might have a signing in your area.
Maybe you do have a sign. You're right.
Who knows? But who cares? What are you gonna
It
put?
should do because it's a pay-per-view.
What are you gonna bring out, huh? El Torito, Hornswoggle. Oh yeah, don't want to meet those
I
guys.
can't wait till that pre-show match.
Word, it'll be the WLC match.
We'll see match. What the fuck is that? I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little entertained by those two. I know a lot of people might be shitting on it, but I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
I know, right?
I think they should add a storyline to it to make it a little better, but it's just for shits and giggles.
I know. It's great.
I can officially say it's daylight where I live.
And it's 12-12. It's 12-12 over here. Oh my god. 12-12, guys. Make a wish.
I thought that was
What the
11-11.
I know, but 12-12 now, guys. 12-12. Bang, bang. Man.
What?
But yeah. Do you guys think the main event will be Bryan versus Kane or Evolution versus the Shield or the cage match, Cena versus Wyatt?
Evolution versus the
For some reason, I think it's going to be Xena.
Xena?
It's more than likely going to be Xena, more than likely.
Zena.
Stop taking the piss out of my fucking British accent, you fucking wanker.
All I know is Paige versus Tamina. That's piss break. I'm going back.
That's a piss break match. That's actually, if they really want me to care about it, it could be the opener.
I'm just kidding.
Nah, to a lot of people, it still will be. I mean, it doesn't matter what Diva's in there. Divas matches are always going to be piss breaks, and it's very unfortunate. But
saying that could be the Divas match because the promoting page left like fucking crazy.
I just think Tamina's not the right opponent.
I know.
Oh yeah, you say that, and then when you watch it, it could be a good clinic of a match, and then you'll be eating your own words.
I don't know. We'll see about that.
I know, right? I know.
At least one fucking Divas match on with family heritage from wrestling, not a fucking cat suit fucking wearing model.
The cat?
No, I'm just saying at least one thing. They've put a match on with family heritage in the wrestling industry.
Yeah, but again,
not a fucking match just walks down a catwalk.
The problem is though, the casual fan, they don't know who the Knight family is. That's the problem.
Dude, yes they are gonna know because it's mentioned on commentary left, right and centre.
Yeah, but they don't mention her family, it's like, on NXT, but to casual,
And that match should just be the opener.
No. Before you say any more, Michael Cole says it, JBL says it, Jerry.
Yeah, but okay, they can say it, but the casual fan doesn't know that though. That's what I'm trying to say. The casual fan.
I've noticed one thing that doing anything. Have you noticed one thing that they do on Monday Night Raw all of a sudden?
What?
Aiming at the UK fan base.
Yeah, because she took the UK, so we're gonna promote Sky Sports and then promote that.
No, I mean in general.
Oh.
I'm not on about her, I'm on in general. You listen to the way when they talk about Paul Heyman, you had JBL say, quote unquote, Paul Heyman is the Sir Alex Ferguson of the wrestling world.
I mean, dude, because, it's cliche, bro, to be cliche.
Yeah.
Even, bro, they mentioned they also mentioned Phil Jackson.
Exactly.
So it's not like, oh my god, a big deal. They mentioned one guy. You know what I'm saying?
They mention anyone, like
LeBron James.
Wade Barrett, prime example. If he wins on Sunday, they're preparing for the UK tour.
Oh, Wade Barrett, bro. Speaking of Barrett, dude, he's going to the final against Big E Langston for the IC title. I hope he wins. But then
I hope he wins too.
But then again,
Wade Barrett's going to win it.
I hope he wins, but honestly, he's been
Wade Barrett's going to win it.
He's been a champion already, and I hope this reign means something, but I have no faith for the IC title anymore, sadly. So, I don't know. I just hope this could elevate Wade Barrett, but I said this I thought that his second reign would elevate him. That didn't happen. So I don't know what I'm gonna get from that. Hopefully he'll win, of course, because Biggie honestly isn't doing much, and I think with this tournament,
I know.
it was
The only reason why I'm saying Wade Barrett's going to win it is because the UK tour's around the corner.
Okay.
probably right.
But we need another game in the belt. I mean, all right, if that's the case. Because they're going to the UK tour, should they give the belt, the WWE World title to Wade Barrett or William Regal? Or,
No, dude, they're doing it
William.
They're not going to give him main event picture stature because
they did that with Magnus.
Oh, you shut up, Steven.
But you get the idea.
You do it every time. It's really annoying.
I'm sorry, but
that's why I'm just like they've just. Oh, for fuck's sake, shut up! But like I'm saying, they're just doing it for the UK tour. I'm just hoping, God forbid, after the UK tour, they don't drop the ball with Paige. They don't drop the ball with Wade Barrett.
You
know, I just hope they don't do it.
But knowing this company, they might.
They're very high on Paige right now, so I doubt they're gonna drop the ball.
And it makes a fucking change to say you look at the way WWE was 2.5 years ago. Triple H was so tempted to get rid of the female division.
Mm-hmm.
And Paige rekindled their faith into it.
Hopefully they add more divas. Yeah, but it's gonna have to take. It's gonna be. You need more than Paige. Yeah, Paige is great and all, but you need more divas. You can't just have that. It's like AJ Lee. She had a great reign, but she didn't have a lot of competition. Like her best match was against Caitlyn. And she had a good match with Natalia too, but then she just faced random divas. So I don't want the same thing with Paige, but if they sign more divas, then it could be a lot more interesting.
Do not divas. The ones that can wrestle, call them female wrestlers.
Well,
or women
wrestlers. They call them divas.
Yeah, but WWE Smarks. The people that like me, I prefer classing Paige as the answer, which she is.
Paige is the answer.
She's if she can. I would love this Sunday for her to smash that belt and bring back the women's title. I've been saying it for a while because
yeah. If she's really the anti-diva, she would change that belt. That belt has to go.
Word.
Yeah. I can sense that probably happen Sunday. Not 100% sure, but I've got a good feeling it will happen. Because it's Extreme Rules.
Word. I cannot wait, guys. Extreme Rules Sunday. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna have my own booth over there. You want an 8 autograph? You know what I'm saying? And then 2 weeks after, oh yeah, the gang's all back together. Ring of Honor, Wrestling, Ring of Honor.
Hi, Eric.
Say hi, Eric. Ring of Honor, guys. Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling. See Tanahashi versus Michael Bennett.
And then I've got 2 wrestling shows myself next week, so I won't be here.
Michael Bennett versus Tanahashi. Oh, shizzle.
Anyway.
Okada versus Michael Elgin. Oh, diggity. Oh, diggity. I pay per view. Oh, shizzle.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I pay per view.
I thought this one was going to be video on demand.
That's going to be I pay on Ustream.
And what we're plugging 2 wrestling shows. Oh, for fuck's sake, you are right now. As I was, when I was getting rudely interrupted, was unfortunately I'm at 2 next week. That's why I'm not going to be here.
Why? Aww. Okay. That's a little Mothman.
Your mum.
I wonder who's gonna replace Gavin now.
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't even say it.
Don't fucking.
What the fuck? You seen that? That was crazy. But anywho, yeah. How about we
How
go
long
here?
we going? How long we going? Have we actually got any listeners or watchers?
I have no idea. We've been on here for so long, though.
How long has it been now?
Like 2 hours.
In what minutes?
2 hours. No, yeah, exactly 2 hours.
Because at the moment we're all flagging. We don't know what to talk about.
I know, right?
We basically previewed Extreme Rules.
Let's talk. I mean, we've already done it. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've done it while talking about Raw, so.
let's talk about. All right, so let me tell you a funny story right that happened at work. There's a girl at my job that
Oh, here we go.
flirts with me, right? And today I'm on my break. Today I'm on my break, right? And she comes up to me, like, "Oh, I'm here to stalk you again." And I'm like, "Unfortunately." And she kind of got upset about it. I'm like, "Oh, that's not nice to say." I'm like,
You
"No, oh, that's not nice to
dumbass.
say. It's not nice to say." You know, I'm like, "Okay, whatever." So I go upstairs, right? I'm on my break. You know, I'm just chilling there. And, I'm eating my Wofford and drinking a Diet Coke, right? And I'm going through, my updates, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, YouTube and all that, right? And she sits across from me, right?
Yeah.
And she's talking to me and shit, like, whatever. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, "Oh, come sit next to me." I'm like, yeah, you're good. I'm about to go back downstairs, right? And the funny part about it, there was a girl that was there too that I wanted to talk to, that I wanted to, get a conversation with, but I couldn't because this broad, this harlot, if you will, this woman, if you will, was trying to. Listen, I get it. Listen, she might want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, one thing about me is I have a standard.
Yeah.
If you don't, fit my standards, then forget about it. You know what I'm saying? And reality is that I am an asshole. I am a piece of shit. And I put that out there.
Wait a minute. You're admitting this on a live podcast where we've known that for about 2 years.
Hey, I'm an asshole. I'm a piece of shit. With the opposite sex sometimes. Depends on who it is, not all the time. But I get it. She might want to be, but the thing is, I don't view her like that. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I got off a 4.5 year relationship where I was engaged. You know what I mean? It's like I just want to enjoy life right now. I don't want to be committed or be anything like that. I just don't want to. Listen, I get it.
So
You
the
never.
morals. Wait a minute. So the moral of this story: Steven drinks Diet Coke. I thought it was Inca Cola.
Well, you gotta remember, my job, dude, it's all American products, so they don't have.
I'm glad. You deserve it, Coca-Cola.
Dude, I did the old adverts. Just on a Diet Coke.
Get the Diet Coke.
Yeah, exactly. But don't you have? I mean, I'm sure you guys.
You've seen those old adverts, haven't you?
But I'm sure you guys seen this before, like something like that, where you have someone that but you don't view that person in that way.
Yeah, a lot of girls. A lot of other
Nope.
girls.
Never have.
And the thing is, I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but it's like, I don't see you in that way. He calls me blue, and I'm like, don't call me blue. I'm not your blue.
Yeah,
I'm not your. I get
So,
it.
Steven,
What?
Where are you going with this? Are you actually going to link in the podcast and break her heart this way?
Fuck out of here. No, I mean, again, I just think it's crazy how, nowadays when a man says no, women don't comprehend that. They don't know the meaning of the word no.
What do you mean no?
Exactly. And I told her, listen, I don't see you in that way.
You're not actually coming across as a dick, across as sexist.
I'm not. Listen, she can be a sweet person, all you want, but at the end of the day, I'm enjoying the single life. And number two, even if I were to be ready to be that committed again, I'm out of her league.
You're fucking lucky to enjoy her.
She's out of my league. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Out of her league or out of your league?
I got these standards. Like, dude, listen, when I'm on
she's that.
Dude, when I'm on a date with a girl, dude, I tell them, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I am an asshole, straight up. And I have it's like a contract, like you sign here. You accept the terms that I'm giving you. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of guy that I am sometimes.
1 minute. Signing a contract, that means you're getting married.
No, it's like, listen, if you want to be with me as a boyfriend, girlfriend type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Be prepared for what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what I'm saying nowadays. Again, today.
Yeah, and you're boring me, Steven.
Well, it's life. It happens in everyday life and shit. Everyone else does. It's not my fault, Gavin.
Yeah, but dude, this is a podcast.
I know. It's a podcast and we talk about random stuff, dude. We're not always about wrestling, dude.
It's this random. You come across as a sexist bastard.
I'm not a sexist bastard. I'm just being realistic. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being a realist. I don't view her.
Don't worry, I'm just stitching you up live. Don't worry, Steven.
I don't view her that type of way. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I just find it hilarious. You know what I mean? Hilarious!
I find it hilarious. I never have that fucking achievement in my life. Thank you.
Hilarious! Hilarious!
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But still, come on. This has been going on for months now and shit, And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, no. Get away from me.
And then your dick saying yes.
Fuck out of here. I have a standard. I have a standard.
I think we all do.
Just admit you're a picky asshole.
I'm not picky with my women. I was just like, I just have a standard. I think all of us as men, we have a certain standard that we prefer.
If anyone's listening to this still after we're dribbling on over 2 hours, please call in.
I'll give you credit for staying here the whole 2 hours.
Someone else to talk to, because Steven just bored me for about 20 minutes.
Oh, Gavin, it's not my fault that you never had this kind of experience in your life. You know what I'm saying? It happens,
No, Steven just told me about a love story that he could not get his facts straight.
What do you get my facts straight? What the fuck you want about? Import? There you go. Next week, you're gonna Next week, you're gonna meet your import wrestlers again. Get about the UK wrestlers.
What you on about? Friday, the British.
Who?
There's only one import on a week on Sunday, thank you.
Who's the importer?
Called X-Pac, and you are jealous, motherfucker.
Oh, boo. Who cares about
what, on Sunday?
The 1, 2, 3 kid? That jobber?
What are you about?
that guy?
He's done.
The guy that broke his asshole when he did the X Factor? The Bronco Buster?
Oh, don't do that. I'm gonna fuck you for that fucker.
Breaking his asshole.
I sent him with a meme on years ago. I said to him, I thought it was Billy Gunn was the ass man. He'd liked it.
Okay, guys.
Fucking hell, I'm watching the sunrise as we speak.
Finally, Steven has finished his AA
Well, no
program
advertisements. Bloody hell,
and
we're no.
has stopped with the self-denial. What do you mean self-denial? I'm not. Again, I have a standard. I have a standard when it comes to women. You know what I'm
Who the
saying?
fuck said that?
Yeah, who said that?
Double ZTV.
Who said that?
How long we been on the
Oh,
air
he's
now?
on Fox, but he's not actually on.
We've been on here for like 2 hours. I already told you.
No, what's the time though? What's the time on the clock though? 2 hours old.
Oh, the real time, 12:31.
No, how long we been on? 2 hours and how many minutes?
Probably like 10 minutes.
It's like more.
I don't know.
But again, I just feel that again, women nowadays don't know the meaning of the word no. They can't handle rejection nowadays.
But can handle rejection.
Just a minute, Steven, you're scared.
I'm not scared. I just don't want to be in a relationship right now. You know what I'm saying? Them hoes ain't loyal, bro. Them
I'm
hoes ain't
fucking too. I'm begging for it.
What happened?
He's begging for it. Begging for what?
So I'm fucking 32 logging on to YouTube saying, oh, would you like to meet an Asian woman? But click here.
Dude, dating sites don't work, bro. I'm sorry. Dating sites don't work.
Dating sites? I hate dating sites. I never
I would have a wife for then I almost don't charge for postage.
Dude, dating sites are for jabronis, bro. You want to meet a good girl, bro? Go to a bank. Go to a bank. You want to meet a good woman, bro? Go to the mall.
The mall.
You want to meet a good woman, bro?
Dude, please.
You want to meet a good-looking woman?
Dude, I'm saying no. Didn't you get that joke I just said? If I want a good woman, I'll get a mail order wife, but then I must have charged for shipping.
You want a good-looking woman, bro?
You
go to the grocery store, the supermarket. That's where you meet the older women,
Dude, that does not work here.
The loose ones.
Get the fuck out of here.
Steven, how much older do you want them to be older than me? Fucking.
You want them older women.
Exactly.
Well
said.
So the 45-year-olds, no? Hey, they
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Wait a minute, he's telling us to go to a grocery store and he fucking working there and he's getting a chance and he's turning it down. Hypocrite.
I work at a grocery store, so I see them all the time. All these loose and horny and desperate women that need, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna give you an example, okay?
Oh, don't worry, they'll have coupons, won't they?
I'm gonna give you an example, right? Where I used to work at, right? My history teacher, his wife would always come to the store because she would work with all the some of the employees and customers there and shit. It was the most hilarious shit in the world. She'd always put on these skimpy little outfits and shit. In other words, the husband was not giving you that.
Any other topics we're going to talk in this podcast without sending me to sleep because it's boring me?
Well, let's talk about society. Let's talk about, global warming. Let's talk about politics. Let's talk about, let's talk about
politics. You can fuck that off.
Talk about the Kevin Steen DVD, bro. Package Power drive everybody, dude, from highspot.com. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you don't get paid for sponsorship from High Spots.
Highspot.com. Let's talk about what shirt I'm going to wear to Extreme Rules, dude. Oh, yeah, I'm wearing for Extreme Rules. I'm wearing this right here, boy. Woo!
What one?
I'm wearing Daniel Bryan shirt at Extreme Rules. Daniel Bryan, dude. I'm wearing the Yes Movement shirt. I'm down with the Yes Movement at Extreme Rules, dude.
Dude, the only thing that Yes Movement came out technically for Mania only.
Oh, I'm rocking it, though. I'm gonna rock it. Let me chant yes, yes, yes.
Wait a minute, he'd be chanting yes at a fucking wrestling show, but he would not be chanting it with that girl.
Hey, dude, again, I have a standard, bro. I got my ticket right here, my tickets. Courtesy of the good people at that site. But yeah, you know what, bro? Let's end it right here this week. want to thank you all for tuning in. We hope that you had a great time listening to our show. And hopefully next week you tune in again. And yeah, episode 40 next week, episode 40. We cannot wait, guys. You know, as always, subscribe to this channel, like the Facebook page, facebook.com/Gutcheck Podcast, and as well, like Wrestling News Talk Facebook page. And again, subscribe to this channel for the podcast every week, every Friday. Sometimes it might change, but we'll let you know in advance. But again, guys, thank you all once again for tuning in. Without you guys, we wouldn't be nothing. We just be three guys talking to a camera on a live stream. As always, guys.
Thanks for being on. I'm actually falling asleep.
And again, guys, follow me on Twitter @HeelSteven. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/HeelSteven, as you see on the screen. Yeah, kick it, cuz.
Yep, follow me on Twitter, Walter, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/KnowledgeWrestling.
Let's get this guy 100 subs, ladies and gentlemen. How many subs you got right now?
I don't fucking know. I don't really check that all the time. I mean, I should be checking it. I'll check right now. How about that?
I'm checking right now. Oh, yeah, you're one sub away, bro. One sub away.
That was like 5 days ago.
One sub away, man.
I promise I'll make a video.
Anyway.
So I did that once. Yeah, I'm done. It's fine.
Right. Are you doing your plugs, Walter?
I'm done with it now.
Alright. You can follow me on Twitter @GaryKnox. You can follow Stephen at the local grocery store with no standards whatsoever. He's just bullshitting you.
Get the fuck out of here. Go back to making your videos in 240p, alright?
240p, the best.
Hey.
240p videos.
The best P.
Word, yeah.
Next week, more grey hair. It will do a evening. But anyway, I digress. But you can actually subscribe to my YouTube channel @GaryKnox right here on YouTube.com. Obviously, fucking hell, I'm right.
Yes, he is. He's scrambling like crazy right now. And tomorrow night, guys, watch the fights. Watch Extreme Rules.
I know I'm flagging.
What could possibly go wrong now?
And we're out like Janet's titties.
We're out like Janet's titties. Like
you can follow me on Twitter @TheWrestling.